Ahead.
And a Kyrie's trade demand over the summer, a reflection of his frayed relationship with LeBron. James, with a forceful personality, it seems that may have grated on Irving. And LeBron remains an outspoken leader on this Cavs team. Still interesting, though, to see whether he alters his style somewhat in light of the Kyrie situation. Perhaps leaving more to the coaches and looking to blend in more with his teammates.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love, the two stars at the 4 and the 5. Kyle Korver is out there with Calderon, and it's Smith in at the 3 spot.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
That free throw, no good.
And, you know, the Pacers looking to go more up-tempo. Higher scoring is kind of how they wanted to play. They went out and traded for Thaddeus Young, and he's been a great fit at the power forward spot.
And the second free throw, good. And Thaddeus Young with a player option on his contract after this season. He seems likely to opt out.
Well, I think he's a bargain right now at under $13 million per year, and as crazy as that sounds, that's the reality of the salary landscape we're in, and I would expect him to expect a raise next season.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That's good from J.R. Smith.
And the Pacers have made the playoffs back-to-back seasons and have only missed the playoffs once in the last 7 seasons, including a couple of trips to the Eastern Conference Finals. Nevertheless, there's a growing concern in Indy that the team has stagnated a bit and needs to move forward at a greater pace than what they had.
That one is no good. And for the Pacers, 2 consecutive seasons making the playoffs as the 7th seed. Both times Clark knocked out in the first round.
Yeah, and you know, last season got swept by the Cavs. In Game 3, gave up the largest second-half comeback in NBA history. A game the Pacers should have won, and certainly not the way they hoped to finish.
James against Young. James in the post. And it's Smith missing. And so here is Indiana pushing it up. Here's Young, buries the jumper to finish the break.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Calderon against Collison. The rebound by Turner.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Oladipo kicks to Collison. Turner. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touch down on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Collison against Calderon. Love with the screen for Calderon. Smith for 3. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And Smith loves pulling up from 3. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
Here's Collison. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, the Pacers players have been a little bit outspoken, saying we need an identity. We need more toughness and ruggedness. Not the biggest team, built more on athleticism and speed, so they've got to be scrappy.
And both free throws good for Darren Collison. And you think about toughness for the Pacers, Clark, where do they have to focus?
I think they've got to focus on shoring up the paint, get a little more presence there. Love Miles Turner and his potential. Defensive rebounding was an issue for this team, and too much interior scoring allowed as well. So they've got to have a presence in that paint defensively.
The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Calderon dishes to James. Over Young. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
They're cold so far, only 1 for 5 to begin this one.
Turner with a screen for Collison. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Really good work off the screen there. You know, Bogdanovic creating that space to get his shot off. Nicely done.
Calderon kicks to James. It's a pick by Love. LeBron with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Young with the steal. Outside Collison. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
LeBron against Young. James outside. Here's Love, and it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Young sets a screen for Oladipo. Turner with the screen. Back to Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Korver passes to LeBron. Smith with a screen on Young. They need this one, and it's LeBron James with the 3.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
Here's Oladipo. Again, Oladipo missing. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Feeds it to Calderon.
And, you know, with Nate McMillan taking over the Pacers last season, their offense was much improved. He had a good stint as a head coach in both Seattle and Portland, but there was some slippage defensively with the Pacers, and now it's about striking the right balance between offensive prowess and defensive improvement.
First free throw is good.
And Calderon, perhaps one of the best free throw shooters in the game, perhaps one of the best ever.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Young, a screen on LeBron. From 12 feet out, a nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 5 now. And the Pacers, Clark, looking to up the pace. In some ways, that made McMillan a surprising choice. His teams in Portland, for instance, some of the slowest in the league.
Well, their pace actually went down some, Kevin. McMillan is accustomed to going small with shooting big men, and that certainly fits.
So it's the Pacers now. They lead by 4. Collison kicks to Oladipo. Over Korver. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got his first basket.
That's a nice stroke, and he's got a good feel for that shot. Oladipo never going to pass up the mid-range jumper when it's there for him.
Korver against Oladipo. Korver, good. Indiana leading by 4. Collison kicks to Oladipo. Bogdanovich against Smith. It's stolen by Korver. And here we go. Fast break. Calderon's got it. It doesn't go for him. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Collison. Turner with the screen. 6 to shoot. Back to Collison. There's the 3. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Jose Calderon. Young against James. Outside Korver, passes to James. Calderon kicks to Smith. Back to Calderon, launches it. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
It's stolen by Korver. And here is James. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Those are facts, man. I mean, if he's sliding his feet just a skosh, the refs are going to whistle him for it.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Jose Calderon. Here's Collison. It's deflected. LeBron outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, he's having a tough time right now. Seems like he's forcing his shot a bit to me, Kevin, not letting it come in the flow of the game.
Screen by Young. From downtown. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Collison kicks to Oladipo. Young for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. One of the hardest things, Clark, to defend in the league is the pick and roll. What do defenders need to key on when they're defending a pick and roll?
Well, I think a couple of things. One is you want to try to dictate where the pick and roll is going to happen and where you want the ball handler to go. And then there's got to be great communication. The 2 guys involved in the screen and roll have to be on the same page. There's got to be a lot of talk. And then the 3 guys maybe not involved have to be ready to help their teammates. So communication, a real sense of trying to dictate to that ball handler where you want him to go and what you want to give up, because you can't take away everything when you're defending a good pick and roll combination.
Indiana leading by 5. It's Bogdanovich on the wing, covered by Smith. Here's Turner, up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
Man, it's impressive to see how Turner keeps his focus, even when the defense is up tight on him. I mean, he's truly comfortable and composed overcoming aggressive defense.
Drills it from outside. Korver's got 5.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Sabonis comes in for Young. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Bogdanovich. And then for Cleveland, Larry Nance is checked in for Love. Green comes in for J.R. Smith. Rodney Hood subbed in for Kyle Korver. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
You know, you got to give it up for Oladipo, being able to maintain his poise and not letting the contact bother him. That's good concentration.
Clarkson kicks to Nance. Here's LeBron. Back to Nance. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's James. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Turner, and there are the Pacers with another bucket. 1:56 left in the first quarter. LeBron outside. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. LeBron's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Cavs.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Collison dishes to Oladipo. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 6.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Hood, the pass to James. Nance, a screen. Now here's James. He's guarded closely. Pacers with the rebound.
Yeah, he's costing them right now, sabotaging them a little bit. He's got to find his shot if they want to win this game.
And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying in rhythm.
Well, I tell you what, Greg, their offense has really been productive this half, and I absolutely love the shots they've taken so far.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Collison. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Collison's got 7.
Sensing the opportunity there, Collison sneaking inside for the finish.
Clarkson kicks to James. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Clarkson. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Oh,
Mercy, mercy me. Boy, nice anticipation by Clarkson, not just on the steal, but in the way he jump starts the fast break.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another unleash chaos moment. Now here's Collison. 7 points in the game. Oladipo for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Grinding away down low, man, just filing them down. Love the bully ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. We've got Bogdanovich. Corey Joseph is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then there's Trevor Booker. And it's Sabonis in at power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. It's a pick by Love. Just 4 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. And we'll see if that's the answer.
The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Joseph. Clark, as an analyst, do you feel you view the game drastically different from when you were in your playing days in college and the NBA?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin, I really do, because I've benefited from the different coaches we've had a chance to visit with over the years, and that's added to my perspective. And you tend to look at things differently when you're playing. I was always a student of the game, but clearly I think I've become a lot more analytical as an analyst, if that makes any sense.
Yes. Count it, good.
What a nice feel, a good feel for the pick and roll. Clarkson sees his opportunity and capitalizes.
Here's the screen. From 13, the rebound by Kevin Love. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Green kicks to Clarkson. Here's Hood. And no good that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Stevenson outside. Booker is screen on Nance. To the wing right side. And here's Joseph for three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Clarkson.
Such quick ups, Clarkson, giving the defense no chance to close out on it.
Stevenson kicks to Booker. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Love outside. Clarkson up top. He's guarded by Stevenson. Pacers leading by 9. Shoots from 12. He squares up and sinks it. Stevenson's got 5 points so far. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Nance a screen on Joseph. It's a pick by Love. Clarkson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And how about the 46th pick back in the 14 draft? Jordan Clarkson has certainly exceeded expectations thus far in his career. An athletic combo guard, he's really succeeded playing at both the 1 and 2.
The first one falls. And Greg, Jordan Clarkson, he has an offensive game, doesn't he?
He's able to shoot with range, and he can attack off the bounce as well. I think that enables him to kind of play on or off the ball. And I think he has a chance to be a really good two-way player in our league.
The Pacers making a switch here. Young's checked in. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
And Joseph kicks to Stevenson. Stevenson, a screen on Hood. And stolen by Hood. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. A wide open look for Love. Drills it from outside.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Joseph against Hood. Charity stripe shot, and again it's Indiana.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Booker against Love. Hood dishes to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Stevenson outside. The dish to Joseph. Booker with the screen for Joseph. Back to Stevenson. Screen by Young. Shot off the pick. And that one's good by Stevenson. And now it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
It was Thaddeus Young getting in the way of the defense there. Really solidly done on the screen.
Clarkson kicks to Love. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Love. Here's Clarkson. No good from outside. Pacers leading by 10. Stevenson outside. Young right side. Over Nance. And he gets it back. Here's Bogdanovich. No good from outside.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And stolen by Booker. Bogdanovich with it. Now Green defending. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
For Cleveland, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
First one falls for him. Clark, thinking back to all the players you played with, was there one player who you just instantly clicked with on the floor?
Herb Williams was a teammate of mine for 2 years in college at Ohio State, then a couple of years with the Indiana Pacers in my pro career. And he's one of the smartest and best teammates that I ever played with. Had a really good understanding and feel for the game, had a terrific motor, excellent touch, really good athlete for a guy that was 6'11", and is a dear friend. So he was probably my favorite teammate. And, you know, when I went to the Pacers, he had been there the year before and really broke me into the NBA in terms of things that needed to happen off the court to help me be the best I could be. So I'm indebted to Herb for his friendship and his mentorship as I made it from college. Well, actually from high school to college and then from college to the pros.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM, and he even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Shot by Joseph, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Braun right side. And he overshot that one, missing.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
Oladipo, the pass to Joseph. Connects from three-point range. Joseph's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pacers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Love. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
And Joseph kicks to Sabonis. They set the pick. Oladipo goes in. There's the feed to Joseph. A three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
LeBron right side. Nails the 16-footer. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
And scoring the ball comes easily and naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
Pacers leading by 9. Dishes it to Joseph. Joseph with a screen on Korver. Jumper off the screen, and that's good for 2. 9 points for Lance Stevenson.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Smith outside. Love with the screen for Smith. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Thaddeus Young.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
For Cleveland, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. That free throw missing.
Well, I love the confidence that JR shoots the ball with, and on occasion now, he can shoot you in or out of games when he falls in love with that 3.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Indiana. He hits the second from the line. Pacers leading by 10. Joseph with the ball. He's got 10. Oladipo, good.
He sees he has the room he needs and doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot jumper, which he shouldn't. I mean, I like when Oladipo is quick with the shot.
It's a pick by Love. Hood kicks to Love. Over Young. Love, no luck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Now James, 10 points for him. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young.
And Thaddeus Young he's got a unique offensive skill set. I mean, he really is able to score over bigger players with just an array of little hooks and floaters and off-balance shots in the lane.
Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Joseph. A second chance effort. Young's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 14, and there's the pass to James. Korver against Joseph. Put a screen on Joseph. Korver dishes to Hood. Cleveland moving the ball around. Wing shot on the way. It's good. And that's 12 points for LeBron. And Greg, at about 6'8", what is it that enables Young to finish so well inside?
I think it's more finesse than power. Not a lot of free throws for him, but he can get his shot off quickly before the shot blockers have time to gather.
And a wide open look for James. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Korver against Joseph. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's got 7, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice play there from Bogdanovich. Had the defense at a disadvantage, and he struck.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, Bogdanovich played for 10 years in Europe before coming to the NBA. Just now coming into his prime, but he's got a lot of pro experience.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Miles Turner comes in for Young, and it's Collison in for Joseph. Nancy's checked in for the Cavaliers. Green comes in for J.R. Smith. And he can't hit the second. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Korver passes to LeBron. Green, the screen. Off the pick. And Green slams it in.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Oladipo sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Turner with the screen. And Bogdanovich kicks to Turner. Here's Collison. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Oladipo. The shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. James outside. They get the rebound. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Larry Nance.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
They set the pick. Here's Bogdanovich. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Guys, he has been a major factor, big time, outstanding at getting quality looks and knocking them down.
Korver dishes to LeBron. They kick it out to Green. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 7 points for Jeff Green.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
And here's Collison. He has 7. Turner with the screen. Collison kicks to Oladipo. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, but at least he's getting after it on the backboard, but got a little carried away on that one.
Well, he knew he was going to get called for that one. I mean, that was simple. You can't use the guy in front of you as a stepping stool.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lue. Teron, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just we haven't made shots. We just got to relax and we got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Indiana who's out on top at the half. They have an 8-point lead. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that's all we can do.
And we return to Indianapolis, Indiana, with a look at all the activity taking place in this terrific downtown. The Cavaliers trail by 8, and so in the game for the Cavaliers, at the 4, it's LeBron with Love at the 5. A lethal front court pair. Kyle Korver is out there with Calderon, and it's Smith in at the small forward position. And LeBron James has openly stated very publicly, especially last year in the finals, he is chasing Michael Jordan. He wants to be the best ever.
And at this point, he might be top 2. Jordan with 6 titles. Hard to see LeBron surpassing that. But just to be in the conversation with the GOAT is an achievement in and of itself.
2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick, and if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And LeBron always feels like he can get past his man. It's that next level of the D he focuses on.
And if I'm the help, I play him for the pass. I don't want to be in that poster. Maybe the most devastating finisher in league history.
You really have to respect the mid-range game of Young. I mean, he hits it just enough to keep you honest.
Calderon kicks to Love. James outside. Cleveland moving it around. The shot's good from Smith.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there, Kevin.
Indiana leading by 6. Collison kicks to Oladipo. Collison against Calderon. Outside Collison. Turner with the screen. Clock at 6. A 3. Young's shot is off.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Drops in the tray. Oladipo's got 13.
The defense is right where it should be, but Oladipo is more than up to the challenge, showing off that strong jump shot of his.
Smith the pass to Love, and it's sent back by Turner. To the middle, here's Collison. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And it's an 11-point Pacer lead. It's taken away by Collison. And here we go with Collison running it up the court. It's stolen by Calderon. It's 2-on-1. Here's Smith, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic. The Cavaliers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. Smith hits them both. Indiana leading by 9. Pass to Oladipo. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Turner. Makes it off the glass. He's got 8.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Cleveland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. In the corner, Smith with it. It's a pick by Love. Bogdanovich against Smith. Ready by Bogdanovich. The Pacers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Smith outside. He dishes it to Love. Korver kicks to Smith. Korver sets the screen for Smith. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's LeBron outside. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. James has got 17 now.
Always got to patrol the three-point line. When you don't, you suffer the consequences.
11 feet away. Turner dishes to Collison. Second shot opportunity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
At 6'11" and 243 pounds, Turner is physically imposing. He's a big man, though, with a delicate shooting touch from outside.
For Indiana, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
That's good from Turner.
And, you know, Miles Turner, a 5-star recruit coming out of Trinity High School near Dallas, was Big 12 Freshman of the Year at the University of Texas. And he keeps working, and he's getting better and better and has all-star potential.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Clark, you've been around the Pacers. What are your impressions of Miles Turner?
Great maturity for his age, humble, hard-working, hungry, smart, and I think he wants to be great. That's all good stuff.
Screen by Smith. On the wing, James. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from James.
Boy, Kevin, what a sweet stroke from LeBron that trip.
And Young kicks to Oladipo. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
LeBron can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Turner with the screen. And Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Here's Collison. 9 points in the game so far. Young, a screen on James. Here's Turner. Hands it from downtown. Turner's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Love with the screen on Collison. Screen by Smith. Pass to LeBron. Good defensive work there by Young. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Collison kicks to Oladipo. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. Korver with the defensive effort.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
It's a pick by Love. Takes the 13-footer. Smith, no luck.
When he's got that kind of positioning, he's got to score it. Got to score the ball from there.
Bogdanovich against Smith. And for 3, Collison buries the long-range jumper. Collison's got 12 points in the game.
And Collison, I think, is at his best when he's shooting the ball from a set position. More of a set shooter than a guy who shoots it well on the move.
It's a pick by Love. Smith outside. To the inside. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Collison. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from James.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And I'll tell you what, Collison, very tough to contain because he's so fast. An excellent foul shooter as well. You can't give him any cheap ones.
Pacers have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight. That's good from Collison.
Boy, you go back to Darren Collison's career at UCLA, very distinguished, and he's turned himself into a starting caliber pro, too.
And both free throws good for Darren Collison.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Fires from 14. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got 7 rebounds in the game. Korver against Oladipo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Oladipo has some parts of his game that needs work, but he is certainly terrific on the big finish.
Yeah, I mean, he's got longer arms than you would think for a player of his size, and the overall physical skill set, there's no doubt about it. You know, you look at his ability to just stay floating in the air for that extra moment when he's in attack mode, and this is a young man that still has his best basketball ahead of him.
A free throw drops for Oladipo.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Oladipo hits them both.
And, you know, Oladipo is one of those multifaceted players. I mean, he can do just about anything you ask of him when he's on the court.
Calderon passes to James. And again, it's Cleveland.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And Oladipo kicks to Collison. They set the screen. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. The quick look, no good that time. Pacers leading by 9. Collison gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Outside Collison. Trains the three-pointer. Collison's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's been on a roll this quarter, really leading the way for his team right now.
Calderon kicks to Love. James outside. Back to Love. Over Young. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Love's got 10 points.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Here's Collison. The Cavaliers pull it in.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Oladipo kicks to Collison. And the Pacers another three.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Calderon dishes to LeBron. From the wing, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And he's having one of those nights. LeBron putting on a show.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Started.
Indiana making some changes. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Bogdanovich, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Darren Collison. And Cleveland also making a change. Larry Nance is checked in for Kevin Love. Sabonis, and that one is stuffed right through.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And that's exactly what they need to do right now. I mean, just attack the basket. And, hey, if you get fouled, maybe you get some free throws out of it.
What's up?
And James, a natural leader, someone his teammates look up to, and he just has that commanding presence.
Young, a screen on Calderon. Here's Joseph. He kicks to Young. That shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pacers leading by 8. And Oladipo kicks to Sabonis. There's the screen. He feeds it to Joseph, and that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer, but they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Shot clock at 6. Oladipo for 3, and again it's the Pacers from deep.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Calderon passes to James. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Young's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's Oladipo on the wing. Got a piece of it. Stevenson against Smith. He kicks to James. Calderon has the open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Oladipo outside. Back to Joseph. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Stevenson against Smith. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Releases. Misses off the right iron.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Yeah, you know what? I think eventually he will find his rhythm because he is off right now, but all it takes is one hoop, and you're back in rhythm.
23 seconds left to play in the third. Nance sets a screen for Smith. For 3, Calderon. And Oladipo pulls it down. And finished off by Oladipo.
Well, the explosive nature of Oladipo's drives to the rim are incredible. Hard for any defense to keep him from attacking the way he does.
And so it's Indiana looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Pacers leading by 13. Bogdanovich out there with Sabonis. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Booker in at center. That's the Pacers 5. Sabonis kicks to Joseph. Booker is screen on Nance. Here's Joseph, 5 to shoot, and the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
And you know what, Greg? They are crushing it on both ends. I mean, in total control right now.
Here's James. Good on the wing. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And of all the facets of his game, LeBron's passing probably my favorite.
And Joseph kicks to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Stevenson. Over Green. Great D that time from Green.
That's a good shot. Even though it couldn't find the bottom of the bucket, I like the shot quality.
James kicks to Green. LeBron is doubled. Cleveland moving the ball around. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Indiana. At one point, they led by 16. Passes it to Sabonis. Bogdanovich against Green, and it's Bogdanovich off the drive. The pass to Sabonis. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And the Pacers lead by 15. To the paint. Tries to save it, and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Simply missed the connection there. I mean, I like the unselfishness. Admirable, but just not the result.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. There's a screen. Kicks it to Stevenson. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Clarkson dishes to Nance. Booker against LeBron, and the dunk by James.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty, an incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Kevin Love's checked in for LeBron. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Bogdanovich up top. Kept alive. Here's Booker. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Boy, I love Trevor Booker's game now. Physical, dependable, consistent, and continues to evolve his game.
And Trevor Booker last season with the best rebounding numbers of his career.
Well, you know, Kevin, that can happen when you play alongside Brook Lopez because he's a good box-out guy, but more than that, he's 7 feet tall and about 270 pounds and takes up a lot of space. Now that Lopez is gone, we'll see how Booker's rebounding numbers respond.
And the first one drops. That one is no good.
And Trevor Booker is generously listed at 6'8". We call that a program height. But he is a quick leaper, so he plays bigger than he is. You let him get in close, and he'll punch that ticket on you.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Clark, as good as Booker is around the rim, he's looking to stretch his range out beyond the arc.
And that's a wise move for him as a player. Expand your range because you've shown you can make that shot, and I think that just makes him more valuable on offense.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Hood. And Rodney Hood played 1 season at Mississippi State, then transferred, played another season at Duke. A good floor spacer, Greg, at 6'8".
You know, it's his in-between game that impresses me. Able to beat his man off the dribble. He can hit that little pull-up or drop it off to a teammate. This guy continues to improve.
Clarkson against Joseph. Nance a screen on Stevenson. Hood the pass to Nance. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Love kicks to Nance. Hood for 3. A second chance effort. Cleveland the rebound. Love dishes to Hood. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Stevenson against Hood. Stevenson kicks to Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in the corner. Bogdanovich with a screen on Green. It's stolen by Green. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Green leading the charge. And they pick up 2.
Boy, so much confidence in himself, especially for a young guy. I mean, Clarkson drains it with a hand in his face.
Sabonis kicks to Booker. Over Love. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Green passes to Hood. There's the pick. Love dishes to Clarkson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Jordan Clarkson, a second rounder out of Missouri. He's got some offensive talent.
Yes, he does. I love his game. He's solid as a jump shooter. He's athletic, can make plays for others. His defense continues to get better. He brings a lot to the table. I like this young man's game a lot.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Pacers making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Pacers leading by 9. And Oladipo kicks to Stevenson. Over to the wing. They set the pick. Oladipo, the pass to Stevenson. Tries to snap the cold streak. He lays it in. Stevenson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Here's Hood. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
You know, what I like about what I've seen in Oladipo is that it's obvious he's put a lot of work in to becoming a better offensive player. And he can really get it going in a hurry now.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. James checked in for Green. Corver comes in for Rodney Hood. And it's Calderon in for Jordan Clarkson. James outside. LeBron is doubled. Calderon dishes to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Calderon. He can't hit that time. And Indiana will come the other way. And Oladipo kicks to Joseph. Corver against Stevenson. Here's Joseph, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. Young's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Joseph drops them both. Here's LeBron. Feeds it to Smith. The shot, no good. Nice D from Oladipo. The dish to Joseph. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Pacers lead by 16.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Calderon passes to Love. Smith left side. Poked loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. Joseph against Calderon. The kick out to Young. Off target with his three.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
The feed to Calderon. Dishes to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Pass to Korver. He kicks it to Calderon. They get a hand on it, but he gets it back. He dishes it to LeBron. Back to Calderon. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pacers leading by 16. Oladipo outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Young's shot is off.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Love with the screen for LeBron. Love dishes to Smith. Will it go? Good, and the assist goes to James.
No excuse for that kind of defense. I'm positive they're upset about that.
Love against Joseph. Nobody near Stevenson. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Floats it up for James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 4 this quarter.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Joseph with the ball. Picked up by Love. And Joseph kicks to Stevenson. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Calderon passes to James. Smith for 3. Smith missing again. Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Screened by Young. And Oladipo kicks to Young. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And that's what makes Young so dangerous, in my opinion. I mean, his ability to cut in off the bounce and finish through contact, that puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Pacers. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Green, he's checked in for Jose Calderon.
One shot, mind the lanes.
And, you know, as good as Young can be in the open court, doesn't quite carry over to his free throw shooting.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Victor Oladipo.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. The Cavaliers trail by 16. James dishes to Green. Here's the screen. Love with the screen on Young. Here's Green, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Bogdanovich against Smith. Takes it from 10, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
There he's showing you he can run the show himself in that pick and roll. That's a nice play from Bogdanovich.
Here's James. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, the defense looked helpless there. I mean, he's going to lay it up every time when he's got a smaller defender on him.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good, LeBron. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
There's a good screen. Korver against Bogdanovich. Joseph sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Back to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5, and he's good on the 3-ball. Oladipo's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And really, Oladipo is effective at stretching the defense with his perimeter shooting. I think his stroke continues to look better with each passing game.
Smith inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Love. Tries from 10, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Oladipo, the pass to Joseph. It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Love. The kick out to Oladipo. Oladipo sets the screen for Bogdanovich. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Here's LeBron.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Indiana.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Victor Oladipo.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in, Kevin. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Free throw good, LeBron. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Young in the corner. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. LeBron against Joseph. LeBron kicks to Love. And the dunk by Love.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, frustrating to say the least. I mean, don't even know why they're trying anymore. This one is a wrap.
Joseph with a screen on Smith. Bogdanovich passes to Sabonis. Now Cleveland moving it up. The three from Corver, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Now here's Oladipo. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Victor. You've been really playing well on offense of late. What's going right for you at that end of the floor?
Patience, man, experience, belief, faith, all the above, man. Just coming out here working on my game. I'm just going to continue to keep growing, continue to keep staying close to my teammates, continue to keep working hard, and continue to keep getting better.
That is a crowded locker room with all those things in there. Thanks, Victor. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.